kind of like, well, she's not exactly the main person. She's like, I don't know, I'd say what, like a stunt double for her or something like that.
I'm not 100% sure.
Something like that. It worked out really great.
So with your approach to it, you've got, for sure, you got two characters there that you don't have a mask. You don't have the ability to completely change your visual look. You can add things to it, but you, I mean, that has to really not just limit you, but you know.
Is there any pressure to being all natural?
You know,
in front of so many people.
I look forward to doing characters that I don't have to wear silicone masks, like Freddy and my character, the Nightmare, is a demon. But when I can do Dexter or the Governor, it's a lot less stuff to wear, and you know, we're like 4 or 5 hours wearing costumes like Larry Lutz, his werewolf costume.
Yeah.
You know, it gets to be hot. You know?
Oh God, yeah.
So any chance, you know, I don't mind doing Freddy, I don't mind wearing the stuff. But any opportunity I get to do a character that I don't have to worry about wearing a mask or something like that,
Now, we said the Dexter experience, and we've seen the Dexter experience. We understand. But can you explain to people who maybe haven't seen what it is, what we mean when we say the Dexter experience?
The Dexter experience is an interactive event where you become Dexter's victim, and you are laid on a kill table, and your cheek is cut, and we extract the blood that comes from your cheek, and we put on a blood slide, and like Dexter keeps blood slides for his trophies, only this time you get to keep the blood slide. That's
pretty great.
And with all the kill table and the kill room and everything, it gives the ambiance, and it's going real well.
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
Had a lot of fans this week.
You had a big line.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, I didn't really know what to expect, and I was like, oh, I see what's going on, and you're like, yeah, very, very clever idea.
It was a great concept. I started doing Dexter in 2011 when I would go to a convention, and I would sit people down in a chair and rap classic. And when my wife came up with the idea, I said, you need a kill room. So I'm going to do this. I said, maybe they can have a room at the convention and I can wrap it up in plastic. It always lingers and everybody needs it. So I brought them on. So it's like a wedding tent. It just pops up, a massage table for the kill table, and there we are. Magic.
Port a kill room. You can fit it in your trunk.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want a port kill
The
room?
first time I saw you was earlier this year at the in Seymour.
Horror Underground.
At the Horror Underground. And it was, you had a line there too, and I didn't know what it was at first because I was there with Sammy Carey.
Yeah.
And so it took a while before I could actually see in there to figure out what you guys were doing.
Mischief.
On average, at a convention, how many people would you say you service per day?
Well, I tell you what, I did a tally just now, and there's 54 people I killed. Because of the
That's
numbers
fairly
on
impressive for a day.
Yeah, the numbers on the box.
The facial expression on him. There's 54 people getting killed today. Like he just like this wave. He's like, I'm proud of this. I was really going for 58, but I didn't make more on it tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll get you in the triple digits here.
Are you surprised that so many people want you to wrap them in plastic? I mean,
It is surprising that I've seen so many people, Dexter fans. A lot of people would say, well, Dexter's not a monster. Well, he's referred to as a very neat monster. And this whole concept fit into Monsters of Land just clicked.
It's still horror. It's still, you know,
and that is
if he doesn't fit the classic monster mold, it's still a horror show.
But they're just in Chicago when I did Dexter there. The fans, Dexter fans, they had t-shirts. They were talking about the show. They were just in there like,
Have you ever met anybody from the show?
no, I haven't. I have not met anybody. I talked to some friends online that have met Jonathan Carpenter, which is the character Death. But I would like to meet Mike. He's a very wonderful actor. He's done a lot.
yeah, I fell in love with him from 6 Feet Under.
Yeah.
I got to roll right into Dexter. It's like, oh, nice, and he better than Dexter. I like this.
Well,
character.
I've just started watching Dexter myself recently, but I also saw Quarantine a couple weeks ago, and like, I've seen her someplace, and then that's
Deborah Moore?
yeah.
Yeah, and then,
Yeah.
then the Exorcism of Emily Rose, she was in it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I came into season 4 the very first time I started watching Dexter. My wife was watching, and I was just playing on the computer, and every now and then I look over to see what the hell she's watching. And then next thing you know, I'm sitting there watching.
It's an insidious addiction.
It is.
It'll grab you.
It is.
And we'll let you go.
Good writing, good storytelling, and just a great concept. What you start
Great
start watching-
performers.
Yes.
And the most dangerous thing is that with any good series is that once you start watching, if you have all of them, you're gonna chew it through it in the weekend, in a season, which is awesome and then depressing. So what other?
No, the work you didn't get done while you were doing that's depressing. The show is just awesome.
You can drink that.
But anyway,
Yes.
back to the actual person that's over here
Yeah.
instead of the show. We're here on Dexter Talk.
Yeah,
What
Dexter
on Dexter time? What other characters have you thought about and decided against throughout your trying to find what works for you best? Have you abandoned any because?
There was a couple that like a vampire type character, and of course you go to conventions and you can't spit without hitting vampire. But we like to try to get something original, something new, and and this is no secret, what I'm working on for the next convention is Norman Bates. Psycho,
yes.
Nice.
And then okay, what did I say again about not having to wear the mask and everything, but I still do a character that I'm not sweating too much.
Now,
So
will it
wig
be
and the dress.
Norman Bates in the wig and the dress?
Wig and the
Okay.
dress and the butcher knife. Yep.
Nice.
Oh yeah, and doing the interactive with the Dexter thing, I was also coming up with an idea of maybe possibly bring a portable shower type thing. So people can stand in the shower and we take pictures.
Get like
There's nothing would be better than to talk, people and fans walking by. Hey, come in and take a shower. We're gonna pretend to stab you while you're naked and screaming.
Yeah.
I'm sold.
I'm
Do you
sure
need a
we're
backer?
gonna find one person.
I'm already working on the Kickstarter page for it. Let's do that.
You get like a fake nude suit with bubbles on it.
Hey.
Exactly.
What are you talking about fake? Come on,
Au natural.
don't gyp the people. Yes.
Well, eventually, ultimately, it's got to be a family-friendly show, right? Maybe after hours, once Canada strikes,
In Atlanta, I had this lady that come up to me and asked me if I would wrap her in plastic. She would be nude in her hotel room. My wife kind of frowned on it. So I didn't quite want to do that.
that's probably a good choice. Ultimately,
Yeah.
that's where lawsuits are born.
Yes, exactly.
So what do we have to look forward to tomorrow? Last day of Days of the Dead. What are you going to pull out of the?
Well, tonight at the costume contest in Monsterville, I'm going to be infamous Nightmare on Elm Street.
Did you get married here last year?
Yes, I did. That was me.
Yes, you are a spectacular friend.
Tomorrow, I think I'm just going to get zombied up. I got a shirt that was given to me as a wedding gift that these people made. They're into, no, I don't think they're slashes and bloody things like that. It's like a zombie shirt, so I think we'll swing out for Sunday and finish the day.
Excellent.
Well, I know you've got things to do.
I
We
know,
don't
we
take
still got
up all
some
your
work to
time,
do.
but and I'm so glad to have had you on there. Thank you, And we, folks, we will have this information on our website. Also, why don't you go ahead and tell the folks at home you've got a Facebook page at least.
Yeah, I got a Facebook page, William Adams, Nightmare Man, www.nightmareman.com or .wix or something like that. I mean, if you go to Facebook, it's like the domino effect, you'll find everything. We also got our little business Adams Entertainment. We do characters for parties. I dress up like Batman
Nice.
and clowns and stuff like that.
I can see you as a Bruce Wayne. You've got.
I wish I had his money.
Oh,
You've got the chin. You're halfway there.
Hey, and you have
And a
a
decent
voice.
Batman voice, yeah.
I can do Adam West, or I can do Christian Bale. Whatever it comes from, come to mind.
Can you give us a George Clooney?
George Clooney. No, I don't know about that.
He's got to throw a curveball. He said
George-
Adam West or.
George Clooney's was like a very boring type Batman.
He was
Adam
boring
West
Batman for everybody.
I'm like Val Kilmer.
I think George Clooney was a boring Batman for George
You
Clooney.
missed it. He was doing it, and you guys talked over him.
Yeah,
To the Batcave. There's no moment to lose, Robin.
That makes me happy.
That was awesome.
You need to do that and say that you're listening to the Dramatic Cinematic Show.
This is the Nightmare Man, and you're listening to Dramatic Cinematic.
Or the show, I should say.
Nope, that worked the first time. Thank you.
That was awesome.
Holy flub up, Batman!
Awesome. All right. Thank you so much for being on the show, sir, and we will see you around.
Adios, amigos.
Excellent.
Thanks,
No, thank you. Seriously,
man.
man. As soon as I saw your governor, I was like, oh man, you gotta figure it out. Like, it's always good when without a mask and just an eye patch. You could have been anyone. You could have just been a pirate,
I
right?
could have been Nick Fury for a minute.
You could, yes. Classical Nick Fury. Yeah.